72. Portsmouth direct line, and it features, as I said, the Class 08 and the Class 33. Morning, driver. Your duty on this misty but bright autumn morning is to take the 0805 intercity cross-country service from Portsmouth Harbour to Poole, which runs via Reading. This odd working is routed thus to provide connections to from other services at the latter as part of the cross-country network. Today, however, the booked 47/4 is unavailable, so Class 33 has been substituted. The scenario starts here at Fratton Depot, where you must first take your train through the wash and then empty coach stock to the harbour. This ECS move is booked for a Class 08 shunter, which is already attached to the rear of the train. So, swap over to the 08 and proceed to Portsmouth Harbour via the wash point. Take a note of any messages that may appear along the way to guide you. Once you've arrived at the harbour station, further instructions will be provided. Good luck. So, we're in our gronky thing. Apparently I can't convince that to give me. There we go. We got lights. Alright, let's just check where we're going here. Through the wash point, and then we have a red light. So we can't actually get onto the main. Off we go. I do like the 08. You can't beat a good grok. And this is definitely a good grok. I've got 3 limit through the washer. Get in the cab now. Right, I'm not looking at chat at the moment, folks. Right, so we have double white and then a red. So yeah, this point is okay, but the next one is not. Oh, we were supposed to stop at Wash Approach. Oops. Cheers, BNSF. At least it's a long train, so... Proceed when ready. Please be advised an empty unit is due off the depot in advance of your train. Stop at signal HT20. There he goes. See you later, BNSF. Crikey, what's this train doing? Ah, is there a danger of it coming along? Moricom says, nope, still dirty, go back through. I think it's ever possible to clean these coaches, is it? That's the horn, Deadly Dorito. How long is this scenario? This one's actually about 80 minutes. Right. Right, that's our signal over there. We're following slow coach here. Oh, Goyle, 31. Right. Josh Harkness, I think we've done your... I've done... there's 2 or 3 Triclops trio scenarios on Steam Workshop. I know I've done one of them. I don't know which one it was. It might have been Grauman's one, actually. Still in a 3 limit. Stop getting excited about this. Slow it down. The 3 miles per hour limit is because the back half of the train's still going through the washer. Yeah, we've still got the rest of the train going through the washer. This is like HS1, isn't it, Monty the Horse? They're different. It's sort of it's striking how similar it is to HS1. It's got that same sort of feeling of urgency and speed. That's alright, we're going to get the opportunity to triple our speed in a minute. Mole Man, I think I missed most of it actually. Mole Man says, I think I missed a bit. Limit, let's triple that speed. Bearing in mind in 08 you're not going to get tremendously faster than 10. You can get up to 20 in a grog. You can get up to 20 in a grog, but Stevie Class 86 has just bought 2015. That's excellent. Hope you're having fun with it. More white lights. Good, good, good. 25. Let's push this thing to the limit. Everyone, strap on those seatbelts. Except we've got a red light. Oh, we've got a yellow. Right. In that case, let's make the most of this 20 limit. We are now on full power, ladies and gentlemen. But I need to slow down. F15 limit and an impending red light. Yeah, we come off the rails. Those kinds of speeds, you know, need to calm down a bit. Work our way over to Portsmouth Harbour platform. Oh, London South East. Oh yes, Jaffa Cake livery. Excited about the Jaffa Cake livery. Forgot about the red. Is that train sitting in front of us? Yeah, that 31's in front of us. Get out of my way, 31. Alright, 31, you can go now. What's the 31 bunched up waiting for anyway? Oh look, he's just started moving. Any moment now, we should have a yellow. Is that background right? I don't know actually. I haven't got an 08 background. And what are we using though? It should at least be a British one, shouldn't it? It's a Class 66. To be honest, I'm not going to get much closer than that. Right, time to go. Full throttle, then jump off, run along besides and jump on again. Right, it went up to double yellow before we went past the signal. Oh, listen to that sound. Hear that squeal? That's just how much we're pushing the envelope here, folks. WT was the best tool to create assets for routes. If you mean the 3D tool, you either want to use Blender or 3D Studio Max. Blender is free, Max is the exact opposite of free, i.e. very expensive. They're both very good. Max is what the people in the industry use, but there are some freeware plugins for Blender that you can get from various sites, including UK Train Sim. Single yellow on the next signal. It just went green. Let's crank this up. Well, we are coming into a 20, so let's let the RPMs come down. It's also downhill into Portsmouth Harbour, which is always worth remembering. It's like someone sitting on the back of the train with a flute. Nico, I doubt there will be an official Blender plugin for from DTG. Doesn't really need to be. The freeware one works very well. Can't remember who's worked on it now, but they've done a very good job from what I've seen of it. Well done, Josh. Nicely done. Oh, look at that hit through the gantry. We should have to have words with the 30 when we get there. Or you. You held me up. I like the idea of using the Gronk in this scenario. It's much more realistic than reversing the train the whole way. Close enough for rock and roll. Right. Steam trains unlimited, what am I pulling? So the idea is we've just pulled in this train. We're going to go uncouple the 08 in a minute and then we'll take this train out on a passenger stop. Okay, driver, now that you've arrived at the harbour, you have a few tasks to carry out in the order prescribed. Put the 08 into forward gear, fully release the brakes, swap to the cab of the train engine and proceed to make an emergency application. Set the reverser, and only then should you proceed to uncouple the 08 from what is now the rear of the train. So, 08 forward, release the brakes, swap an emergency brake. So, 08, in forward, release the brakes, swap cabs, make an emergency application, and then uncouple. Right. We don't have a light yet. We've got to do a passenger stop by the looks of it. Right, waiting for permission to get moving. Steam trains are limited. Can you upload a scenario across third-party trains? Technically, no. It depends, though, exactly what you're doing as to whether it will work. If it's reskins that are in normal provider product folders, they might work. I can't play them, though, so... Am I going to do any scenarios on the Racket Lake Railway, Josh? Yeah, I'd like to. Anthony Pecoraro. Oh, hello. Right away, driver. You may now proceed. It is 1 Oscar 01 is the name of this service. Right, we're in forwards. Rear coupler. That's better. Now we're in forwards. And request pass. Put some headlights on. Well, not that this train has any headlights. Next station is Portsmouth and Southsea, just round the corner. Aaron 1, is there a way to recall the instruction window once you closed it? If the scenario author has done it the right way, then, or the other way, I should say, then yes, you can. It appears down here, so that you can call it back again, but they have to write it and use the right instruction for it to come up in the way that does that. And the default one doesn't do it. French styling, I think you should rebuild the GWML, and I think you should go all the way to Penzance, because I mean, if you're going to do it, you might as well do it properly. Oh, look at that, we're actually, after all that, only going to come in about a minute late. Have to give it some serious beans though to make that time. So far so good on the green lights. .15 limit coming up. Right, due in at 08, at 8 minutes past 8. We're not doing too bad here. Right, is the whole train in yet? Whole train is in. Stop marker is just there. That'll do. Open the doors. 40 seconds late. Agsieg, the GP9 sounds like a good one. Well, they both sound good, but let's go with the GP9 scenario. I'm liking all the pop-ups. That's really good. It's giving me lots of confidence as where I'm going and so forth. Could I zoom the map out a little? Oh, in a little. Anthony Pecoraro, as I said earlier on, it's 1 Oscar 01 is correct. That's the format that UK train names take. Letter, number, number. 1 means it's an express. O just tells you the area that we're in. 01 says we are the first train of that type, of that classification today. We have a green light in front of us, 15 limit. Next station is Havant. Oh dear. Six and a half miles to Havant. We're not stopping here. That's what I said, isn't it, French style, in 1 Oscar 01? But the letter is the region, usually. I don't know what region O is exactly, but the letter is the region. There's a list of them somewhere. $80 limit, green lights. Cheers, Steve, thanks a lot. Coming up on Hillsey in about 1.25 miles. Josh Harkness, I just saw your question. Working on route to the Adirondack High Peaks. Will I give it a run when the run comes out? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm always interested in running workshop routes. Oh, you know, AWS got me. Need to be in the cab, otherwise I'm not going to hear it. I was trying to give you a nice view from the outside. Can't have nice things. Brakes off. Ammeter up. We're moving. So much for our schedule. Good, good. 50 limit. we have 3.5 miles to go. Strat player, sometimes when you complete a scenario there will not be a check mark that the scenario has been completed. No idea, I've not seen that. Monty the horse, I know very well that anytime I do a fail, I will never hear the end of it. So Strat player, it only happens on workshop scenarios. Have you tried running the scenario again to see whether or not it works, or is it just, if it doesn't work, it never works? And if that is the case, send me the link to one so I can take a look at it. Bedhampton. We've got Havant coming up now. A warning for down to 60. Anthony Pecoraro, why do I use the independent brake for throttle? Because I don't like the throttle lever on this rail driver. It may be a fault with my rail driver, but it's because it's very old. I've had this rail driver since they first came out. But I just don't get on with that throttle lever. It's really, really imprecise. Whereas the Loco brake lever is magnificent. That's Bedhampton. We are not stopping at Bedhampton. Agseek, APT Steve's gone. Oh, thank you, Ron. I'll go and have a look at that. Well, we're going to get a nice big fat cross on this scenario, on this task now. What time do you stream Train Sim every weekday? You know the answer to that, Fringe Star. That's the forecast stop. Haven't we stopped a bit early? The Havant station manager has issued you with a stop order instructing you to make an additional call at Petersfield. Once there, a package will be handed to the guard for onward forwarding to a destination in Scotland. This has been arranged on behalf of the MOD. After this, you should then proceed as per the schedule. The booked arrival time at Guildford is 08:59, and you should still strive to maintain this, or as near as you possibly can. Don't panic, there'll be no call to see the traction inspector if you're a bit late, though. We're stopping at somewhere in front of us. Oh, I didn't see what station we're stopping at. Ha! Someone remind me what station we're stopping at. Well, this looks a bit serious. Oh, just loving all the support I'm getting from the users here. I shall just have to make a mess of this scenario then. If you were watching Hitbox, I could just scroll back and have a look. Unfortunately, you can't do that with Twitch until I finish broadcasting. Well, wherever it is, it's 24.5 miles from Guildford. We haven't even got anywhere near 70 yet, stop panicking. Fringe Silence says Petersfield. That rings a bell. Drop to 65. Haven't got that fast yet either. Speed limit is taunting me by going up to 85. So let's have an. Where are we? That Petersfield? Yep, there's Petersfield. Got a ways to go yet for Petersfield. 85 limit. Oh, drop into 60. Hey Gamer Bros. This train is loud. Oh, I think during the 24-hour stream we should certainly do a bit of FSX French, darling. We'll want to sort of change it up a little bit anyway. But probably only a short, you know, we'll probably do sort of 3 or 4 short flights scattered throughout the 24 hours, rather than doing 4-hour flights. Lime or orange calipo? I go for an orange calipo there, Moggy. Uh, 44353. If you can send me a Twitch message with all the any problems you're having, I will try and get back to you tonight or tomorrow. Best not to do it on here. I can barely hear myself think with this loco going. Is the window closed? Looks like it. Right, we have a 40 limit up there on the hill with the tunnel. More PS makes a good point actually. We could drive a train to a city with an airport, fly to another city and continue on. Just let the thing slow down a bit. Make some noise! I'm like a kid with a new toy. Except I'm not a kid and it's not a new toy. That just makes it pathetic. Right, how are we doing on our way to Petersfield? There, yeah. So not far actually. There is Petersfield. See, I was going on the basis that if no one told me where to stop, it would probably show up on the HUD because of that little thing where destinations always show on the HUD even if they're hidden. I realise I've not been paying any attention to follows, given that I've got the announcer turn off. Warded Halo. Johnny Hanlon, thank you for the follow. I just saw that one come in. Much appreciated. Triton Gaming, Ronick Gaming. Nicholas 2015, Epicness Frank. Tom Byrne 47, Kurswagen. And who else we got here? That's it. Thank you folks for the follows, really appreciate it. Herman Munster, TS 2016 comes out globally on September 17th via Steam. And yes, it's compatible with Windows 10, same as TS 2015 is. I've got the follow announcement turned off, Josh Harkness, because of spamming fools who were creating loads of fake accounts and so that they could get strange and apparently humorous things to show up on the stream. So I turned it off, let the kids go away. Is 2016 going to fix the 2D map problem? Well, that's an NVIDIA thing, if you mean the thing that makes the map sort of scroll around. That's an NVIDIA thing. They're aware of it, and I know the team are talking to NVIDIA about it. But, to be blunt, they updated their driver and broke it. Will it come out on Amazon? I guess so, Herman Munster. Most of our stuff is on Amazon. Doors are open. Why am I stopping? This is the request stop that I was given a stop order for at the previous station. Right, we may now proceed. Thanks for the follow, Herman Munster. Right, now the destination for Guildford is timing down. Deadly Dorito, if you're popping up messages with scripting, then there's a parameter, and if you set that parameter to true, it freezes the game. If you go onto my blog, Deadly Dorito, I talk about how you can set up and use the scripting for scenarios, and I cover the pausing thing as well. It's at trainsimlive.blogspot.co.uk. Axeeg, is this a DPS video? I think it is, because it's got super elevation, and I don't think that the original one has that. Johnny Hanlon, so we're finishing this scenario in about half an hour by the looks of it, 28 minutes, and then we've got one more for 45 minutes after that. Fringe Starling, I wouldn't go so far as to say you were a little bit mad. I'd go further and say you're a whole lot mad. Joe the Fish just stepped onto a nail barefoot. That's gonna smart. Double yellow. Don't have to get too excitable about it. The yellow is just over a mile away yet. See what this next signal is going to be. Is it green or is it yellow? It looks green to me. Hooligans driving across the road when the gates are shut. External HDD, I do have the Class 91. I've got everything that's on Steam. Deadly Dorito, when I get time. Remind me if it looks like I've updated and I haven't done it. I'll try and do it at the same time. The best place to put recommendations is on the Steam forum, because that's when I decide now is the time to refresh the backlog. That's where I go looking. Ancient Solar. Class 70 is on Steam. There's no 68 though. Johnny Hanlon, the next scenario is a mixture really. It's shunting a passenger train together. Sorry, switching a passenger train together. Oh dear. Single yellow, 1.4 miles then to potential stop. Cheers, football train crash. Yes folks, don't forget, Down the Mine Shaft is tomorrow's stream, twitch.tv/Down the Mine Shaft. Go there and hit follow, you'll want to see it. Thanks, Copplop, I'm out. Yes, the wife will be on the stream too. She is now she's completely bloody addicted. Sorry, completely addicted to Minecraft. She said to me earlier on, "You know what you've created here, don't you?" She now has a new addiction. She was playing it when I left her. Came down when I started streaming. She was upstairs mining away. Hey there, South Eastern train fan. Oh, I'm going to have a rest from that noise. Just going to have to deal with any AWS problems. Yeah, so I've been having to play with Minecraft and looking at redstone machinery. managing to make something that will automatically take materials mined and deposit them above the up on the surface, and then come back down for some more. It's really clever trying to work out how to create automated systems using Minecraft. It's one thing to make something to manually do everything, but then to actually try and create a system that works and effectively create the circuitry for it using redstone. Redstone's really, really good. There's some really clever stuff there. I don't know if the cats will be there unless they go up to one of the kids' rooms, because they don't come into the garage that often. They did when it was summer and I had the door open. They quite often walk in, scare the heck out of me. 5 Chili's running completely vanilla Minecraft, certainly at the moment anyway. I'm really, really new to Minecraft, so my kids got me into it, and I guess it's their revenge for me getting them into trains. Oh, green light. I must admit, until I started playing Minecraft, I never really got it at all. It just seemed like a pointless waste of time. And a pointless waste of time that my kids seem to still manage to spend an awful lot of time doing. But then that doesn't surprise me, I guess. Yeah, now I'm playing with it. It's surprisingly addictive. It keeps you coming back, thinking, oh no, I'll just mine another few blocks here. I just want a little bit of iron. Oh, now I've got the iron, I should do what I was going to do with it. Oh, now I need a bit more iron. Oh, I need gold to go with that. And before you know it, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. What exactly, Coplopamel? Video games are video games, aren't they? They're there to have fun and relax and entertain, and as long as they do that, they're doing everything they need to do. And Minecraft is very good at that, as is Train Sim. Josh Harkness, go for it. Make a scenario for West Highland Line South. Amtrak, there's no giveaways today. After doing 4 giveaways yesterday. There's about well over 100 quid's worth given away yesterday, I think. Who put that tree there? Back to green lights. Right. The now we're on our way down the other side. We're heading for Guildford. 12 miles to go. Cheers, Joe the Fish. Thanks for joining. Cheers, Amtrak. And Steam Trains Unlimited. Cheers. Thanks for joining this evening. Which comment's that, Sir GK? Josh Harkness, on the 37, I must admit, without looking at it, I can't remember whether I had to set notches up on it. Do I play Cookie Clicker? I used to play Cookie Clicker on my phone because my kids were, and then they stopped playing it when I got way ahead of them. Oh, that was funny. They were like, "Oh, we're way ahead of you, Daddy. You've got a long way to go catch up with with us." And then I think 2 weeks later, "Wow, how many are you doing at once, Daddy? Wow." Okay, Strat Player, I mean, keep an eye. What you could do, if you could take a screenshot of a scenario that hasn't apparently finished, and then let me have a look at it, and then I'll see if I can see anything on there as to what's going on. Why am I going so slow? I don't know. We were just struggling up a hill a minute ago. If anyone here hasn't found the YouTube page yet, or the YouTube URL, then go and visit YouTube, youtube.com/c/Matt Peddleston, and got VOD for basically for every scenario I've ever run. There's getting on for 600 videos on there now, which is kind of nuts, but just about every train and route in the game has been run now. Couple of them I was just posted the link, thank you. So yes, go over there and hit subscribe, watch some videos. Do that later after the stream, obviously. 6.5 miles. Just got buzzed by AWS again. Moggy, I didn't upload the Class 76 tutorial because I made a mess of it, so my plan was to just re-record it as a video and upload it, but I haven't had time to do it yet. Yes, don't forget Francois has done the list of videos that have been run as well. Sorry, the list of trains and routes that have been run, so you can see exactly which ones have been run. So if there's something you're interested in seeing, that's a good way of having a look at them. Five miles to go. So we're on a 60 limit. 3.9 miles to go. Bit more thrash. That's a speed restriction to 75, that's not a problem. Guildford, 1 mile. Guildford is the last stop on this scenario, yes. Oh, DMU going the other way. .25 limit. Oh, I know. Interesting. It's like a Bond movie thing where they try and kill Bond with something that slices him up. Cheers, Fringe. 44, yes, Pacific Surfliner is next. Or we'll listen to the grind. Oh, that's really shaking the rail driver. No, Monty Horse, we stopped at Petersfield for the Hush Hush MOD package. And doors. Thanks for the follow, 1 billion. The host, 1 billion hex. Much appreciated. Well done, you have successfully completed the scenario! Woohoo! What locos would run on the West Highland other than the Class 37s? I don't know. Oh, I think something like don't things like 156s run up and down there? I don't know. If you go on real-time trains, actually, you can find out. Because if you go onto realtimetrains.co.uk and you put in the station name you're looking for, then you can. Let me have a look. Real-time trains. We'll get the next scenario going in a minute. Helensburgh Upper, I think. Switch to detailed. I want all day. So, Caledonian sleeper service. So that's probably hauled by a 67. So coming off the Oban line, you've got things like 150s, 156s. All sorts of stuff, really. But if you have a look on real-time trains, type in station names, and it will let you look them up. Okay, right. Last scenario for today. What is the last scenario for today? Opening the wrong browser window doesn't know. Ah, yes, preparing the chief. Right.